Let me ask you something. If someone handed you a blank check signed by the wealthiest person in the world with full legal authority to fill in any amount, would you use it? Or would you keep it in your pocket, never cashing it, while struggling to pay your bills? Sounds ridiculous, right? Yet that's exactly what millions of Christians do every single day. Philippians 2:9-10 tells us something extraordinary. God has highly exalted Jesus and given him the name which is above every name, that at the name of Jesus every knee should bow, in heaven, on earth, and under the earth. Every single knee. Angels bow to that name. Demons tremble at that name. Sickness flees from that name. Poverty has no defense against that name. But here's the part that will blow your mind. The twist, the authorization. Jesus didn't keep that name to himself. In John 16:23-24, he said, "Whatever you ask the Father in my name, he will give you." He gave you legal authority to use his name, like signing his name on a check, like holding his power of attorney in the courts of heaven. But most believers treat the name of Jesus like a magic word. They throw it around casually without understanding what they're actually holding. Would you walk into a courtroom and use a lawyer's name without understanding your legal rights? Would you sign someone's name on a document without knowing what authority you have? The name of Jesus isn't an abracadabra. It's not a rabbit's foot or a good luck charm. It's a legal authorization from the highest court in the universe. When you speak that name with understanding and faith, you're not begging. You're not hoping. You're not wishing. You're enforcing. You're declaring what heaven has already established. You're commanding what God has already authorized. You're executing legal documents that were signed in blood at Calvary. Think about a police officer. Does he go to a criminal and say, "Pretty please, would you maybe consider stopping?" No. He shows up with the authority of the entire government behind him and says, "Stop, in the name of the law." That badge, that uniform, that authority isn't his own. It's delegated to him. The same way, the name of Jesus isn't just a title. It's delegated authority from the throne room of God, placed in your mouth. Do you know why the enemy fights so hard to keep you ignorant of this? Because he knows that name. He remembers what happened when Jesus spoke. He remembers how demons begged for mercy. He remembers the grave that couldn't hold him. And he is terrified of the day you figure out that you carry that same name, backed by that same power, with that same authority. So stop treating the name of Jesus like a suggestion. Stop whispering it in fear when you should be declaring it in faith. Stop begging for what's already been authorized. You have the name above all names. You have the authority that makes hell tremble